Roger Stone here for Colonial Metals Group. Colonial Metals Group helps Americans protect their future with the most trusted store of wealth in human history. That's actual physical gold and silver. If you're retiring or you're retired, go to colonialmetalsgroup.com/stone right now for your free Roger Stone Colonial Metals Group Retirement Protection Kit. Or call 800-747-6589. That's 800-747-6589. Call now to receive your free home safe and up to $7,500 in free silver.
It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
One of the smartest guys I know, he's on with Maria Bartiromo all the time, is Adam Johnson. And Adam.
John.
What is the truth? I mean, the market is up 500, down 900, up 500. Where the heck are we?
Well, I'll tell you, I think the market right now is wrestling with the elections. And I say that because the economy itself, while not perfect, is actually better than a lot of people think. I think the real problem is that we don't know who's going to win, and the choices facing all of us are very different. You know, Kamala Harris is going to run the country in a very different way than Donald Trump will run the country.
The question is,
that's what's in the market.
If you were CEO of a conglomerate, would you allow her to run one of your companies?
No, are you kidding me? Absolutely
not. Well, that's
not.
the answer I have to answer because we have 7, 8, 9 divisions. Would I allow her to run one of my divisions? And the answer is absolutely not.
Well, and just think about what she wants to do with taxes. And, you know, that becomes it kills the whole thing right there. She wants to increase capital gains taxes from 20% to 45%. She wants to increase the corporate tax from 21 to 28. The craziest thing of all, John, she wants to, in theory, try to create a tax on unrealized gains. So think about it. If you're long Microsoft and it goes up in your account 30% in a given year and you feel great, you're going to have to pay a tax on it, even though you didn't sell it. It's crazy. But what's really interesting is she's starting to walk back some of those requests because she was getting so much pushback from Democratic donors who said, this is a non-starter. So I think she's getting an education, and I think that's one of the reasons why the market came back today. Even crazy Bernie Sanders said, well, you know, she's learning to be a pragmatist. So, she's learning, but I agree with you. I certainly wouldn't put her near any of my companies.
Adam, it's Richard Weinberg. Good to talk to you again. Listen, It's very simple. She'll say anything to get elected, and that's what they're telling her. Speak moderately and govern to the left, and that's what's going to happen. You can't trust her to carry this forward on a moderate policy. Look what Biden did, and he's less of a progressive than she is.
Oh, I know. It's crazy. You know, I'm a former oil trader, so I love talking about oil, and I watch the oil markets very closely. One of the craziest things of all is that there are many, many interviews that she has given over the past 2 years where she said, quote, I want to ban all fracking. Right? That's part of the Green New Deal. Get rid of oil, all this cheap oil that we have. Well, then a funny thing happened on her way to Pennsylvania. She realized the home of shale oil drilling, which brings all that cheap natural gas to the surface, it's also home to...
And she needs the Pennsylvania vote.
Yes, 120,000 people in the state of Pennsylvania are employed in the oil and gas industry. So what did she say? She said, oh, well, you know, I said we need to ban fracking in the past. What I really mean is we need to ban irresponsible fracking. So she's changing her tune and trying to pivot to win votes. But I think people are seeing through it, and I think we're really going to all get a front row seat on just how shallow she is at the debate that comes up tomorrow night.
Any predictions on the debate tomorrow night? I mean, what I've said this morning on Sid's show, I said that she has 10 answers she's going to give. Regardless of what the question is, she's going to give those same 10 answers.
Yes, I think you're right. She's got her talking points because Obama wrote them down for her, and she's going to spend the next several months just regurgitating whatever it is she is told to say. And we'll see those 10 talking points tomorrow night. I think we're also going to try to see her be tough. She's going to try to show everyone that she was a prosecutor back in the day. So she'll try to be tough on Trump. What I hope we see in return is a a former President Trump who is strong on the issues, but not personal with her. If he goes after her, if he tries to bully her, he's going to look like an angry man going after a woman, and I think it's over for him. So he's got to keep it in check. He's got to be on top of the issues, and he's got to keep it above board. Be tough, but don't get personal.
Agreed. Adam Johnson, thank you for coming on, and keep that wisdom going, and we'll catch up again real soon.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thank
as
you.
always, John.